This is the Regent Rush.
It's the ESPN 97.7 Region Rush. He's Peaches. He's Lawrence. We're ready to rush best 9 plays in Region this week. Carter Ashby to RJ Wright, corner of the end zone. These guys are like Montana and Rice through 2 games. They're leading everybody. How about Boston Bracken? Best putter I've ever seen. He's dominating in Region 10. Peter Falanico, he gives the quarterback about 20 Mississippi to throw this ball. One of the best left tackles in the state. Number 6, Chase Hanson, quarterback draw, gets on his pony all the way to the house. Goodness gracious, this kid is an athlete as they get the win on the road. Number 5, Eric Olson over the middle from Noah Fui. Tight ends aren't supposed to be able to run like this. He takes it, no touchy, all the way to the end zone. What a season he's having for the Thunder. Number 4, we go up to Cedar. This is Hill off the left side, rumbling, stumbling. He's gonna get to the pylon. Show him your muscles, young man.
Roof. Jensen looking. It's a backyard pass. It's a double pass. Hill in the corner. Caught it. Touchdown.
Number 2, we stay same game, other side of the ball. Kyle Kennedy, outside linebacker, getting double teamed. He still gets the interception. We got to slow that down. What a play by number 17. And the number 1 play, Tofi Mama'o Dixie. That's an Oski. Reservations for 6. One of the best corners in the region, and he's back. We give him a Zion Trophy, our number 1 play of the week. Zion Trophies and awards now open in St. George. How about the Hurricane Tigers? 71 points through 2 games. That's the most over a 2-game span they've had since 2015. They have been excellent. Time now for our Gallion, Welker, and Beckstrom panel segment with Devin Dixon and Carl Frankie.
Anderson got over Dixon, and there's a nice throw and a catch, and it's complete to Crandall.
All right, Devin, how good are these Snow Canyon
I think
Warriors?
time will tell, but I think they're off to a great start, especially offensively breaking in a whole new offensive line. That offensive line last year was unbelievable, but Hunter Johnson has proved with just 2 starts under his belt that he might be one of the best quarterbacks in the region, maybe in all of 4A. This kid really runs it and throws it. I like what the defense did. The defense came alive, a bunch of takeaways last week, and I think they're a team that each week is going to get better. And you know what I love about Snow Canyon? A little trickeration from the Warriors. Little halfback, double pass, touchdown to Jake Hill. I love what I'm seeing out of this Warrior team, and I think they're going to be in the hunt at the end of the season.
All right, what do you think, Carl?
I think Snow Canyon is middle of the road right now. Offensively, I think they could be a little bit more dangerous. They can attack down the field vertically a little bit more. What I was impressed with the most was the defense. Safety Braden Jones with the pick at the end of the game played a really good game. Linebacker Drake Kelly was all over the field. Love the way that the linebackers run from sideline to sideline. He had like almost 20 tackles on himself. And then the one I like the most, and it's because he's one of those guys you need on the field at all times to just set the tone physicality-wise on defense, is cornerback Brooks Esplin. He's going to get some flags here or there, but he plays on the edge. But those are the kids that you kind of have to have a few on the field at all times. And so I was really impressed with his play and his physicality, and it sets the tone. So I think defensively, they can continue to just raise to that level week in and week out. They're going to be in good shape.
All right, Devin, what was the biggest win in week 2?
Man, there's a lot of impressive wins. I thought Desert Hills had a nice win. Snow Canyon's win was good. Pineview's win was really good. But I like Crimson getting Spanish Fort because Cedar got boat raced by them a week ago. And Crimson lost week 1. So to go up there in Dawn territory, get a 25-22 win. Chase Hanson had a 69-yard touchdown run. That defense is going to be stingy all season long under Coach Wainatron. I like Crimson's win, and we'll see how big it is because Spanish Fork's going to play another Region 10 team in Desert Hills this Friday night. But I like what I'm seeing from Crimson. I think they are really sneaky right now.
What do you think, Carl?
Most impressive for me was Pineview and their defense on the road to Highland. Highland's usually a team that is very difficult to plan for and to practice for. And for them to keep a shutout the entire game is super impressive. 169 total yards for Highland. The Jordan kid at middle linebacker is unreal. You know, he reminds me of a Gabe Sewell, where he's going to stick you in the hole, and most running backs are not going to go forward. They're going to go backwards, and that kid really plays well. And, you know, the sky's the limit for this defense. You know, Highview's known for their offense, but their defense, I think, is going to carry them into the championship game and hopefully get a win this year.
All right, Devin, who's been the best duo through 2 weeks?
I mean, it's only a 2-week sample size. That's really, really difficult. I mean, I love Dominic McKenzie and the newcomer Keith Adams at Pineview, but I'll tell you what, Austin Turnbow on defense, 5 interceptions in 2 weeks, and he's got 3 touchdowns receiving. You combine him with Noah Fuitalolo, and I think that duo right there, Fui's got 6 passing touchdowns, 2 more rushing. He's got 8 total touchdowns. So that duo in the first 2 weeks, I think, has been very, very impressive.
Carl, who's your duo?
Dynamic duo is going to be R.J. Wright and Carter Ashby. Leading 4A in touchdown passes and touchdown receptions, with R.J. with 4 receptions and Carter with 6 passing touchdowns. Scored more touchdowns in 2 games than I think they did halfway through the season last year. So they're on to a great start here. Hopefully they can keep it up as the competition gets a little bit stiffer moving forward.
All right, thank you, Coach Frankie and Double D. Time now for our Player Spotlight, brought to you by Revere Health and Dr. Stephen T. Kirk, now taking new patients. Starting cornerback from Snow Canyon, please welcome Brooks Esplin. And linebacker Rockwell Jones. Yeah, buddy, how's it going, Brooks?
What's up?
I was at that game on Friday. That Morgan team's a good team, and you guys, that defense shut them down. Only gave up 7 points. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the best quarterbacks I've seen in a little bit. I mean, he's doing things that you don't really see at the high school level. And, I mean, our secondary, our linebackers just balled. I mean, we were just hitting everything, you know. Just
turning the ball, getting
off.
the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awesome.
Oh, yeah. We had some clutch turnovers in the red zone, and I don't know, bend but don't break was really our motto, I guess.
Absolutely.
And Rockwell, a lot of the credit on your defense goes to those defensive backs and linebackers, but tell us about your D-line a little bit, how those guys in the trenches.
Yeah, that D-line, they did a really great job last week. They kept the O-line off of us really well, us as linebackers, and we were able to just tee off on those running backs, and we were just playing really well all around.
All right, now the year is 2021, which means it's been 25 years since all of your coaches played on that 1996 Snow Canyon team and won the state championship, right? You guys have heard all about that a million times. So today's top 5 list is the most annoying thing about it being the 25th anniversary of that team winning the state championship. All right, number 5.
Telling us to celebrate touchdowns like they did, doing the Carlton.
Number 4.
Always trying to convince us to wear neck rolls.
Number 3.
Dr. Stephen T. Kirk, Coral Desert Orthopedics, now taking new patients.
Number 2.
Coach Esplin going on and on that he was a better DB than Clearfield's Andre Dyson.
And the number 1 most annoying thing about it being the 25th anniversary of the Snow Canyon Warriors' 1996 championship is?
The coaches play mbop at the beginning of every practice.
Hey, this is Matt Hickman with Academy Mortgage. Hey, rates are good right now. Lots of opportunity in the housing market. Give me a call.
Welcome back. Region 10 Rush. Time now for our Voodoo Player Challenge. We got Drake Kelly, stud linebacker from Snow Canyon. He had like 20 tackles last week against Morgan. We got Braden Jones, who had the game-sealing interception last week. And of course, we've got Peaches. Here's how this is going to work. When you guys make a big play, what do you guys say? Let's go. Let's go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to have all 3 of them say let's go and then hold the go as long as they can. Whoever can hold the go the longest wins Voodoo Pizza. Coal-fired, delicious pizza now on the boulevard. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go!
Winner! Braden Jones going to Voodoo.
I'm Tyler Wilkinson, Dixie Flyer, and I'm watching the Region 9 Rush.
Welcome back. Region 10 Rush. Very excited about this next segment. As many of you know, me and my wife welcomed our first child a couple weeks ago, and we're so thrilled and happy to, what a blessing. And I thought, you know, now it's been long enough. Now's a chance to introduce him to our Rush audience. We're so proud of him. Please welcome Andy Jr. Come on out here, pal. We call him JR. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Hey, numbnuts. Why don't you change my diaper so I don't rash up like last time?
Like, I changed you as fast as I could. We were on the road.
As fast as you could? You move like Mama Cass, Tubby.
Look, just...
You want me to tell Mom that you've already been to Arby's 3 times this week?
Just do your bit and then get the heck...
If Arby's has the meats, then you have the meat sweats, pork chop.
This is supposed to be a special moment. Just get to your, get to your thing here.
My touchdown toddler this week is Cedars quarterback Coden Lunt. Just a sophomore, 62% pass efficiency, lost only by 1 point. He was slinging it all over the yard. Great job, Coden. Go Redmen.
They're called the Reds now.
I don't call them that.
All right, time now for our one of our favorite segments every week, Uncle Hank, who took it on the chin last week. Let's see how he does this week.
This is Henry Bouchard, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, coming to you with another pick for Utah high school football. My pick is sponsored by the fine folks at Ideal Home and Paint, who've been serving Dixieland since 1973. They stood by old Hank despite my beating last week when I took Woods Cross over the Skyhawks from Sky Ridge. Do you know who's been serving Dixieland since 1911? Dixie High School, home of the Flyers, led by Blaine Monkers, formerly of Fremont and formerly of Morgan. I was at the Fremont banquet in 1994, where a defensive end named Bry Thompson was given some honorable mention awards and accolades. Well, Monkers and the Dixie High Flyers are taking on some team from California that I've never heard of. So I'm taking the Dixie Flyers because I know how my bread gets buttered in this week's Bouchard. Walk over.
All right, thank you, Uncle Hank. Go Flyers. Love that pick. Time now to wrap up the show, Peaches, with our Peaches Principles of Pre-Gaming. What do you think?
So today's Peaches Principles of Pre-Gaming is, when playing cornhole at a tailgate, there's no need to be the Hall of Fame guy that makes every shot. It's a game for fun, just mix it up, have a couple drinks, and enjoy yourself. We don't need these tryhards out there. We just need having a great, be the consummate team player. Just be able to make a couple shots here and there, converse, have a couple drinks, enjoy yourself. That is cornhole to the fullest. None of this scoring every shot deal, it just eliminates the fun in the game.
All right, that's Peaches. It's been The Rush. We'll see you next week.